Tonight on 4 in Focus, we continue investigating what is being done to protect murder witnesses. Last night at 10, our reporting showed you how witnesses are being silenced while millions of your tax dollars earmarked to protect witnesses are being left on the table. First Alert 4 investigator Susan Elcori expands on this serious issue.
At some point, the truth will come out.
Atif Maher wants justice for his daughter Isis, murdered at 19. In October 2021, she was one of 4 teens in a car when St. Louis police say another driver pulled up and started shooting.
All of the kids in the car got shot. Unfortunately, she's the only one that died, but all of them were shot. So that'll tell you the disregard that the shooter had for life.
17-year-old Jalen Jefferson and 18-year-old Corey Hardy were arrested, charged with murder. And then last summer, both were let go when city prosecutors dropped the case because the only witness willing to speak was murdered.
He was killed, I would say executed.
Court records show the driver of the car Isis was in, Demetrion Simmons, identified the shooters. A year later, he's murdered.
They shot him over 17 times on a church parking lot.
Atif Maher believes it's one way justice wasn't served. He says there's another time a murder witness should have been protected. One of ISIS's accused killers was charged with murder before. At 14, Jalen Jefferson was picked up for killing another teen. A judge charged him as an adult, but a no-show witness led to his case being dismissed. Jefferson walked, and weeks later, he's accused of killing Isis.
There were 4 people shot and 1 killed. 1 was willing to testify. Honestly, if it had been my child, I probably would have sent him out of town.
First Alert 4 Investigates has been looking into cases involving murder witnesses being silenced. In 2020, Missouri lawmakers created a $2 million witness protection fund. We found in 3 years, little more than $50,000 has been spent.
Out of $2 million, is that a concern?
One of the reasons why we're making the changes to the legislation in my bill this year is to actually increase participation.
State Senator Tony Luetkemeyer now wants prosecutors to get the funds, not just police. Underscoring all of this is a recent Supreme Court decision where for testimony to be used in trial, the defense has a constitutional right to question the witness.
All my hope for justice for Isis sort of drained out of me.
Lawmakers are currently weighing this proposed law change to state funding for witness protection. Right now, only police can use the fund, but they're typically only involved in witness protection immediately following a crime, and then it's the prosecutor's office that takes it over in the months leading up to a trial. So we'll definitely be watching to see what happens there.
And Susan, one of the things that's really so striking here is the age. We are talking about teenagers accused of murder. Does it prolong a case if a judge decides they should be charged as an adult?
Well, that is a concern here. The process itself is known as being certified as an adult. How long that takes is really a case-by-case basis. But to give you some context, there was a deadly shooting in Keener Plaza last April. Just this week, a city judge said the teen accused of that murder should be charged as an adult. So we're talking almost a year, which is just further extending the time it takes to get to trial.
And in this case, you had someone who was 14 years old charged with murder as an adult. The witness no-shows, and then the case gets dismissed. Then a month later, he is charged with murder again. Does this whole process then restart?
Yeah, it has to. How Missouri law is set up, in every case, a judge can decide if a minor should be charged as an adult. And this is something that Isis Maher's family is questioning. They say, you know, this teen was charged as an adult for 1 murder. A couple years later, he's charged with another murder, but he had to go through this process again to see if he would be charged as an adult. The family believes in all of the time that it took, it just left much more opportunity for a witness to be silent. So something they're definitely concerned about, and they say they want to see changes here.
All right, Susan, thank you. And you can watch that full investigation now on our website, firstalert4.com.